What? Whoops. Yo! Right, same as last time?
Yep.
Great. So if I'm back here, put that icon size back up to large. A lot of people said, you know, we'd still watch it if it was on medium, but actually, and I do struggle sometimes with units being behind each other and not being able to click them. But yeah, I'm not doing that again. Well, I mean, basically, I tried putting it on medium, and I was like missing planes and stuff. I was like clicking units and missing them because I'm used to the bigger sizes. So there you go. I'm a total geriatric old man. I know it's horrifying. Anyway, we'll see how our strat compares against a real team. I mean, against a much better team. The last guys we tried this strat against, you know, they weren't that clued in really, and so you know, we'd had a lot more games than them. Whereas these guys are much more kind of. I actually think Cuff is better than me. I'm not sure about DotSpy. Last time I saw him, he was on a BG, Baldur's Gate, and I won. So yeah. So we want to take this forest. Get a Strela 10M. We outrange them. I'm really surprised they picked NATO. I don't think it's a good idea. And I'm not really sure.
Well, the nice part at least is they don't have seed.
Oh yeah.
That's a kind of a bad decision, but whatever.
Well, they're probably gonna heli drop this, and they might do something funky in Elena. I think if we just play it normally, we win. I mean, second UK is good in 1v1s, but I think in team games it's not actually that great unless you can specialize. Like here, he has to play second UK in the open, and it just doesn't do it very well. It doesn't get enough stuff.
Yeah, I agree. And I think the good part is we can use their HGM advantage and like isolate the town, and then I could just spam the town and just keep all the tanks away with all the napalm and stuff.
Fantastic, yeah. So I'm going to be trying to get, because I mean they don't have forward deployed ATGMs or anything, so I'm definitely getting in that side. I don't think they can stop me. Well, we'll see. Yeah, I should get there. They might have an Ebin meme strat, but yeah, we'll take it as it comes, I guess.
I'm like a bit concerned that they might just blitz into Elena, but I can take my time in there. Like it's not really a biggie.
Yeah, and I can always, you know, stop pushing center and come help you with Air Force or something. I don't have money for a supply. That's not good, is it? I'm ready.
I just need a little bit more seconds.
This would be the perfect time to check the chat, which I can't read.
I'm terribly slow.
That's alright, they haven't said they're ready, and they took quite a bit to join the lobby and stuff, making their decks and so on. I am a bit surprised by their picks. I think ultimately we should outrange them, but I think their execution's going to be better, simply because Cuff's been playing a lot. And so is DotSpy.
I'm so surprised that Scott's not the one playing 5th Panzer.
So am I, actually. Yeah, last time I saw him, he was on 5th Panzer, yeah. But yeah, they might rush Elena, I guess, because we don't have any airborne forward deployment. Just let me know if you need anything before you die, you know.
Before I died. It was... I don't know what happened last game. I moved to the right, and then he moved to the left, and all of a sudden there was just a bunch of shit that I couldn't deal with.
Yeah, his self-propelled, his smoke mortars were pretty good, actually. When I played against Zio, I played 9th on Death Row, and I literally just made a wall of smoke and slowly crept it forwards until I'd just taken the zone. It was very funny, actually. So I guess he learned from that.
It was kind of my bad to not counter smoke him until it was too late.
Yeah.
Anyway.
All right. Well, I'm checking the chat because they're taking ages. They're taking ages. Oh yeah, we should put it. Mr. Hip, I've got a second screen. Metal Slug. And why is there no Yar for each heli shot down here? Where is car game Henk Drive? Are you on about Hearst Hero? Shout out if you're watching Warno and playing Warno. Do you not find that distracting? So I tried watching T-Man plays while I was playing Ranked, and then I was hearing the game sounds. Do you know what I mean? And it was like, give me more. Oh, I'm being attacked. Oh, no, I'm not. So I had to turn it off, so I don't do that anymore. But yeah, you do you know. It would be nice if I could afford a supply. I do think I need the Igler here, because they might... Well, I mean, the second UK. I'm not opening one Strela. I've even got a Cub. Although he's got double buck, so maybe I can sacrifice... Yeah, we probably don't need the Cub. Alright, well, the time they've given me, I can now use to buy a supply and a BMP-1. Isn't that lovely, guys? Wow. Oh, I could get a smoke mortar instead, which isn't going to help me much because I have the range advantage, so why would I want that? Well, whatever. Just send it over to you.
Transportkommando bereit. Los, die warten schon auf uns.
Well, they're thinking. I wonder what they're thinking about.
I don't know. What are these attack marker beacons?
They might para-drop that at the start.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that'd be cool.
They're ready.
Okay.
Close everything. Right, there we go. Alright, it's probably Russian keyboard, right? Did you press the thing?
I putting down some last minute recon helis, but yeah, I got it
Oh,
now.
right. I thought, because obviously somebody has not pressed the thing.
It's DotSpy, right?
Well, he said he was ready.
Did he?
Yeah. Do you see that message?
Yeah, I see it.
Alright, I was thinking like maybe it desynced or something.
It's a scare tactic.
Well, they're doing some more thinking. Alright, so it's time to thank the generous channel joiners. Generously joiner in the channel. They get their names on the screen. They get the videos early. They get members exclusive videos. This is the FOB HQ 2v2 semi-finals.
I didn't get my fucking my recon heli in the middle in order. Oops.
Oh well. Between Hippie and Fortitude Fence against Cuff and
We get there
DotSpy.
just in time to get shot by an SAS.
We got the superior draft, I think. As in, like, we got... Like, they went NATO and everything. Like,
Oh, they are heli dropping.
Yep. Yep.
Wir Puma sind auf Empfang.
Okay, let's not use this room.
Bringen Sie uns dorthin, Genosse.
Guess I should have brought that, that other thing.
Hier Boris 1. Fahrgelegenheit an dieser Position abgesessene Kampfweise.
Thank you.
Steezy Dan became a member.
Oh, thanks. Well, I should say it more often. See, it works.
Wir sind bereit, die Kampfweise
It worked right there. You saw it work. In real time, you saw that work.
fertig machen zum Spiel. Hier, Lux. Halt. Beobachtungs- und Lauschhalten.
Right, so Strelas are in.
Voll
There we
erwischt.
go. That should make... Oh, yikes.
Warten auf neue
Well, I'm regarded, aren't I? If I'd kept going, I would have survived.
Er fliegt nicht. Rückwärts
Smoke
Marsch.
there.
Sofort. Stehe unter starkem Abwehrfeuer. Puma, Ende.
Broken land spotted. What was that? Okay. Another one
Okay, well,
of
this
these.
is a bit interesting.
How's it going?
Pretty good. I sort of just have to go around this guy and take the long way to get into where I want.
Wir haben keine Munition.
Alright.
Unsere Flagge, der kann den Himmel frei
I don't
machen.
think they went at all on the right. Oh, I'm gonna get my fucking book sniped by an ATGM in here. 2 seconds.
Zurück. 5. Kompanie bereit.
I need to buy this.
I think you're being a bit presumptuous here with your troops. I don't know if you should be doing
Yeah, you're right. I should fall back, really. I've got way too much there.
that. It's gonna take some time to get in.
I agree.
Am Ende kommt es immer auf den Infanteristen und sein Gewehr an. Achtung! Feind im Nahbereich! Unsere Feuerkraft!
Sturm? Oh, I can't afford it. Okay. Oh, wow! We killed some. Oh, well, that was dumb of me. Did I buy the RTP? I probably shouldn't have, but I did. So. Silly of me. And yes, I'm losing some men, which I didn't have to lose. Gazelle far left, do you see it?
Oh, I got one over here too.
Right. We need to not let them see the fob or we're doomed. I'll buy a fighter.
I got the right one.
Alright, I'll get the left one.
Auf Empfang! Feind gesichtet! Auf geht's! Heiße Socken sind garantiert! Wir haben keine Munition mehr! Gebt mir Morphium!
I missed because I'm shite at the game.
Fine doesn't kill it in the one round.
And now, oh my god, I'm so bad. I'm so bad. Hippie, stop making mistakes. He's gonna see the fob, Hippie. Hippie, hurry up, Hippie. Hippie, you need to kill it a little bit faster there, Hippie. It's doing it again. Alright, I'm having some serious skill issue here.
Me too. Going great.
I think he's seen the fob. I don't understand what's going on. Why isn't it shooting it?
I got it.
I'm not happy about that. I think they saw the fob. I'm very upset. I'm very upset about that.
Okay. I'm gonna start making my way into here, I think.
Alright. It's entirely my fault. I'm gonna blame somebody else, though. Right, well, we'll buy the Napalm Grad next tick, I guess, and we'll get a couple, you know, T-72S here, maybe, and a bit of the old BMP-1. Oh, actually, no, I can't afford to buy it. Let's just buy a BMP-1. I don't understand what he's doing. Right. Just let me shoot you, I guess. Well, they haven't started shooting it, so maybe they can't see it anymore. Who knows? I need to buy this now. Okay, that's to be expected, really. Oh, mate, he's going for the supply. That's bad news. Oh, it routed. Now it's going to start turning around like a moron. Oh, dear. There's a lot of artillery. Where do you want a napalm grad strike?
I don't know at the moment.
Alright, I'll just plonk it where those tanks are and hope to move them a little bit.
I got into the mid, I guess.
Nice.
I'm gonna start doubling up on the AA, I think.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I thought he was there. My bad. Actually, to be honest, I could put it on this.
Oh, I gotta make sure I keep smoking so I don't get fucked by the HGMs.
Alright. There goes my tank. I'm not playing this very well. I'm letting my teammate down quite a lot here. Because my flank isn't being pushed, I'm being way too lethargic. I need to hurry this up.
No, the cluster already!
Oh, damn. definitely hit somebody. How is that still there?
Feindkontakt. Ausweich. Verschossen. Brauchen Feind im Zielgebiet zerstört.
Oh.
Wollen wir irgendwo einsickern? Feuer und Bewegung.
Sorry, mate. I'm trying to help you. I'm being a bit shit.
Korridor.
Where's that going?
Well, that's fine. There's not really a whole lot you can do right now for me anyway.
Wir brauchen Artillerieunterstützung. Feind im Vorfeld.
Oops, there's my fucking recon killed by being an idiot.
Verschossen. Brauchen Mundnachschub. Geben. Sollen wir wen mitnehmen? Sprung auf. Marsch, Marsch. Я броня. Цель обнаружена.
Need to get somebody up to there.
Wir sind ganz vor.
Okay.
Are things going for you?
Sorry?
Are things okay?
Yeah, nothing's happening here. I'm trying to help you out, but I'm just very, very slowly pushing, very, very slowly. He'll be in there. Why wouldn't he be in there? I missed a little bit. There we go.
Neue Aufträge.
I gotta wait for my stupid tanks to resupply.
Yeah. Me too.
Sammeln. Befehlsausgabe.
Hello. Finally something you guys can do.
Volltreffer. Ziel zerstört. Gegen Faschismus und Militarismus. Es hat mich erwischt.
I don't want them to die.
Guter auf Anhalten. Spähgruppe bereit. Vollgas.
Oh, mate. Oh, that was a bit silly of me, really, wasn't it?
Achtung. Feind im Nahbereich.
I guess you don't need that anymore.
Motor an und Landung. Feuermission wird ausgeführt. Volltreffer. Verstanden. Aufspüren und rückwärts Marsch. Und zum Feind. Feind im Vorfeld. Wo brauchen
Oh, this doesn't have smoke. I'm retarded. Do you notice how he let me get far into range before he did anything there? You're gonna set on fire and explode. You need to be very careful, my friend.
Überprüf Feuer und Bewegung.
We'll be alright here.
Ein guter Aufklärer ist einer. Feind an dieser Position. Feuer und Bewegung. Ihre Befehle hier und dazulegen.
Jaguar 2.
Feuer.
That does have the range.
Wir haben keine Munition mehr. Neue Befehle? Es hat mich erwischt. Verdammt, es hat mich erwischt. Jawohl, Genosse.
Buying these. Mate, that ain't great.
Achtung, Feind im Nahbereich.
We're winning the trades.
It's
kinda hard to tell. Once you've moved, he'll be in there. Just so I can get in there.
Ich diene der Deutsch Feuer und Bewegung.
Something's happening on the right.
Artillerie zu dienen.
What do you mean?
There's like there was an SAS there. I'm not sure. I guess he died.
Yeah, I killed him with the AA.
Der ist hinüber.
Great.
Rakete bereit.
Watch
I'm
out,
getting
the
hit by so
cluster.
much-
Yeah. I'm not even sure what hit that, but there goes my recon.
Höre Sie klar und deutlich. Ja, Brenner. Zähle zurück. Und zwar langsam. Am Ende Feuer und Bewegung.
Oh, my Sturm died as well. I'm not playing well. I need to play better. My teammates do not have time for
I'm gonna
this.
try and bomb some of these fucking tanks.
Alright, but I reckon they've probably got a lot of AA. I'd be very surprised if they didn't. Right.
Fünfte Querstand. Führen Stellungswechsel durch. Wir brauchen Artillerie. Angriff. Zielgebiet melden. Wo brauchen Sie uns? Lade, Hugo! Munitioniert in Bereitschaftsbunker! Feind gesichtet.
Yeah, there's some aim.
Was sind Ihre Befehle?
Fuck's sake. Didn't have smoke. It's my bad. Don't know what that is. Okay. That shouldn't really hit me. I mean, I'm very far. What the heck? That's close.
Sie sind hier nicht auf der Fritz Heckert. Gebt mir Morphium! Gib mir Morphi! Auf geht's! Heiße Socken sind garantiert!
Watching him try to arty my my mortars is pretty funny.
Yeah,
Ein
I was moving that out of the fire. So we'll give it a solid
I mean,
20.
things aren't like terrible right now, but
Yeah,
they're
I
not
agree.
really great.
Yeah, I agree. I think we're doing alright. There's one there.
Wir wollen uns! Am Höhepunkt höre dich klar und deutlich! Wir haben keine Munition mehr! Rückwärts Marsch! Und zum Feind! Was sind Ihre Befehle? Wir schaffen es nicht! Ich diene der
I'm gonna
Deutschen
fucking
Demokratischen
counterattack.
Republik. Wirkung im Ziel. Feuerbereit. 200 abbrechen, 6 Schuss, Ende. Bereit für die Feuer. Ah, es hat mich erwischt! Verdammt, es hat mich erwischt! Feind im Vorfeld, bereit machen. Wir haben zurück! Feuer und Bewegung.
There we go.
Die Koordinaten.
Oh, hey, I don't think this is making it.
No,
Nein.
doesn't look like it.
Gib mir Morphium! Gib mir Morphium! 5. Kompanie auf! Wir schaffen Feindkontakt! Waffen scharf! Hier Boris 1!
Blimey, they've got so many bloody tanks.
Rückwärts Marsch! Und zum
I
Feind!
know. I gotta split up my blob before I get fucking artied.
Infanterie, Bewegung! Sie sind hier nicht auf der Fritz Heckert! Gib mir Morphium!
Just can't get anywhere with this.
Die Feind fertig machen zum Sprung! Wir greifen
I would move this AA now.
Oh, has it been shooting, eh?
Yeah.
Wir brauchen Artillerieunterstützung, verdammt!
Okay.
Waffen feuerbereit! Hydraulik ist ein! Klar zum Gefecht! Treibstoff, Ersatzteile, Munition. Wird ausgeführt. Ende. Feind.
Fuck.
Feuer und Bewegung.
Right, time to start buying these.
Sanitäter!
How's he doing that? Helicopter vibe check him, I guess. He's that far pressed up. Main problem is I can't see anything. Oh dear. I guess you guys are gonna get a bit upset. Because I said that last time.
Hier, Puma. Bringen Sie uns dorthin. Feind gesichtet. Wir haben keine Munition mehr.
Wow, my game keeps freezing a bunch.
Sie brauchen einen
Yeah,
Versorgungspunkt.
just hope it doesn't crash.
Granaten geladen. Feuerbereit. Ah, es hat mich erwischt. Verdammt, es hat rückwärts Marsch.
Whoa, what the flip? How did he... Okay, whatever. It's luck, I guess.
Der ist hinüber. Feuerschlag unterwegs. Feuerunterstützung bereit. Nachschub ist schon unterwegs. Ausweichen. Sanitäter! Freund und Feind nicht viel. Kennt nur Flächenziel. Feind aufgestärkt. Verschwinden wir von hier! Radarwarner aktiv.
That's a bad idea. Shite. There you go, it happened as we predicted.
Marschformation.
Switch off the weapons and hide, lads.
Feind gesichtet.
Yikes. Guess we lost a supply there or something. Not sure what it was.
Versorgung kann eingeleitet werden. Starterangriff. Zielgebiet melden. Feuerschlag unterwegs. Feind im Vorfeld. Bereit machen. Nachschub ist nicht alles. Aber alles
Losing
ist
people.
ohne Nachschub.
We're making progress though. I mean, I know it sort of doesn't seem like it, but we're getting in there. Slowly, getting in there. Very slowly. Get a CB one, why not? Why not?
Feind im Vorfeld. Bereit machen.
Not having anything here is a big problem actually.
Das geht hier drauf.
Got igloos left. Looks like an IHOP there or
Oh
something.
fuck.
Ja, so, Feind im Zielgebiet zerstört. Infanterie bereit. Sprung auf, Marsch, Marsch. Jawohl, Genosse. Volltreffer, Ziel zerstört. Neue Befehle? Verstanden! Sanitäter! Auf geht's!
We're making progress.
Ende! Ziel zerstören! Ende! Überprüft Waffen und Munition. Schützenreihe bilden. Auf Empfang. Bewegung.
Killing a lot of shit.
Yeah, I see that.
Geschosswerfer startet schweres Sperrfeuer. Versorgung kann eingegeben. Gib mir Morphium.
Ow.
Im Laufschritt. Marsch, Marsch.
Oh, another rotation. Just keep rotating them.
Feind gesichtet. Gefechtsbereitschaft herstellen. Die Artillerie bereit.
I'll give him 20 rounds on that AA piece.
Sanitäter! Hier Boris 1. Feind erkannt. Bewegung. Abstände vergrößern.
No, please don't kill this. It's so expensive. You wazzock.
Wo brauchen Sie Flankenschutz, Genosse? Weder Freund noch Feind. Gib mir Morphium! Gib mir Morphium! Zugleich.
Split
Aufklärer
into two.
bereit. Zurück! Und zwar, ja. Fertig machen zum Sprung. Wir greifen gleich an. Panzer einsatzbereit.
I need to take out their fucking their mortars.
Right. I'll my next volley I'll try and get it with the cluster thing.
I'm gonna start buying my own napalm artillery.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I'll do Smirch first.
Wir brauchen Artillerieunterstützung, verdammt!
I'll see if I can maybe snipe that if they're not paying attention.
Alright. Thank you. I don't know what that was. I'm sorry.
Lord Saget just gifted 5
Oh,
members.
thank
Give me
you.
the wrong orders. My orders. No!
Don't worry, we can do it.
Geben Sie uns einfach einen Befehl.
You're
Gotta make sure
reversing
I-
into the smirch.
Am I?
Oh, it's over now. It ended.
Oh, I'm losing tanks. I'm not paying attention. Shit.
Und zum Feind. Volltreffer!
We're making waves here.
Feuer und Bewegung.
Main problem is that thing. It's only doing one shot.
Don't keep backing up.
Yeah, it's clustering the here. It's where my CV tank was. It's my fault.
I got some more HE gems I can spam out.
Feind im Vorfeld.
Yes, that would be helpful.
I'll try and help take the town some more. I see I stopped microing.
Watch this. Oh, you saw it.
Gib mir Morphium! Gib mir Morphium!
Oh man, the Lynx rockets.
Noch einen Leichensack.
I've only got one Igler. The other one died.
Feind vernichtet. Kampfbereitschaft. Achtung! Feind im Nahbereich. Angriffsformation. Sammeln. Zurück. Am Ende kommt es immer auf den Infanteristen und sein Gewehr an.
It's not going so well anymore. I think I'm gonna start buying some more helis or something
All right.
of my own.
Copy that.
Alles innerhalb von 50 Meter ist. Geben Sie uns Koordinaten zum Angriff.
19 minutes to sort this out. Get you back. Get you forwards.
Sanität!
I need to keep in mind that I actually have a fob back here, so I can use that.
I'm gonna do some more counter smoking on my own
All right.
and get some AA guns for this town fight.
Okay.
Der Kommandant begrüßt Sie an Bord. Angriffsformation. Sammeln! Ihre Befehle, Genosse Hauptmann. Stellung halten.
Please be hidden.
Feind im Panzer einsatzbereit. Es hat den Fahrer erwischt. Los, Sie warten auf Feuerkoordinaten. Alles innerhalb von 50 Meter ist ein Volltreffer. Neue Aufträge? Hier Boris 1. Feind erkannt. Ihm ausweichen.
Lost the Igler.
Zu Befehl. Komm, auf geht's. Heiße Socken sind garantiert.
Oh my gosh, this is so annoying. Will we get out in time? We should do. Oh, maybe not from that. Oh, we're just crossing the threshold. Okay, great.
Einsatzbefehl.
This is so annoying.
Kann losgehen.
How's he seeing that? What the heck?
Sanitäter! Melde Ziel zerstört.
That's
Bewegung,
annoying.
Sie sind hier nicht auf der
Everything's
Liste.
annoying. I'm annoyed. What can I say?
Kommen, ihr Boris 1.
Stop
Of
annoying
the
me.
CV, I guess.
Hooray! Oh, they bought another one.
Fassen Ihre... Der ging fast durch! Volltreffer! Ziel zerstört! Volltreffer! Ziel
Nice.
zerstört! Gerade Hugo!
Oh,
Ummunitionieren
they're
den
pushing here.
Bereitschaftspunkt!
Interesting. Just watch these. They've got that Jaguar 2 there. I can't really do anything about it. It's really annoying.
Am Feind vernichtet!
200 abbrechen, 6 Schuss, Ende.
Melde Ziel zerstört! Ende! Feind im Vorfeld, bereit machen!
Artillerieangriff läuft!
Neue Aufträge? Sprung auf! Marsch, Marsch!
Okay, well the AA guns have arrived.
Es hat mich
Great.
erwischt,
So that might help.
verdammt, es hat mich erwischt! Höre Sie klar und deutlich!
I'm not sure what to do about this.
Zurück!
Aufsitzen! Marsch!
Feuern will ihr Boris 1! Feind erkannt!
It's probably gonna miss a lot. Oh, we'll just put 10 there.
Es hat mich erwischt!
20 here or something.
Schweres
Yeah,
Sperrfeuer!
we see that actually. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I know where that's going. It's going here, I think. Would make too much sense actually.
Überprüfung durchführen! Kommen!
Sickern langsam ins Gelände.
Rückwärts, Marsch!
Hier, Moller!
Es hat mich erwischt! Verdammt! Es hat mich erwischt!
This is ridiculous. We've got 15 minutes to get these points.
An dieser Position abgesessene Kampfweite.
There we go, I see it. I'm missing it.
Ihr Boris 1!
Oh, he's driving forwards. Oh, we're getting him. Oh, he's out of the circle
Hier, Moller!
now.
Ziele zerstören! Ende! Geschafft! Haben die neuen Zielkoordinaten.
Get you back to the fob.
Breite Angriffsserie
Back
vor.
again. I'm losing units.
Ihr Boris 1! Korridor, Joho!
There's a CV. Not sure if it's the CV.
Kampfbereit verstanden. Aufspüren und vernichten. Wir schaffen es nicht.
Bewegung, Abstände
Bereit
vergleichen.
für Feuermission. Startwerfer.
Yeah, I'm overextending.
Do you see that Rover CV?
Hier Marsu. Auf Empfang.
Yes.
3, 4.
Volltreffer! Ziel zerstört! Schlosser Hauptmann!
Wir werden beschossen.
What the hell? He had a guy there all this time. Well, that explains a lot, doesn't it?
Los! Die warten schon auf uns.
Whoa! Somebody's helicopter build.
Schweres Sperr. Rückwärts. Marsch.
Was sind Ihre Befehle? Volltreffer! Ziel zerstört! Feind aufgeklärt. Erwarten Befehle. Luftabwehr unter starkem Beschuss! Am Ende kommt es immer auf den Infanteristen und sein Gewehr an. Ja, rückwärts, Marsch!
Not even sure what the hell's going on anymore. We might have got it. I can't really tell what's happening.
Feind auf rückwärts, Volltreffer!
Just a lot of flame.
How did the Sturm die, Big Sad? Oh, it's that bloody thing.
Anyway, they never killed that CV on the right, so I guess I'm gonna go try and sneak it in again, I guess.
Alright, go for it. They've got a CV literally sat in here.
Zielgenau. Ende. Aufklärer.
Yeah, I see it. I can fire some more napalm at it and hit it with some flames real quick.
Abbau. Befehlsausgabe.
Der Felge, Ziel zerstören! Schlosser Hauptmann! Feuerbereit!
I smoked it.
Klarmelde, Ziel zerstören!
Die Artillerieverleih der technischen Klopperei ist verführt.
Feind aufgeklärt. Erwarten Befehl. Gebt mir Morphium! Feuerbereit! Wir schaffen es nicht! Bewegung, Sie sind hier nicht auf der Fritz Heckert.
That's annoying.
Artilleristen und Ziele.
You can see it. Oh, I don't know what happened there. I think it survived.
Wir haben kein Rückwärtsmarsch! Und zum... Hier Boris 1. Feind erkannt. Wir wurden getroffen! E-Mail ist ausgefallen!
Hm.
Die Befehle sind eindeutig. Bewegung! Aufklärer bereit.
Feind im Vorfeld. Bereit.
Links. 2, 3, 4.
Panzer, Einsatz.
Es hat Uli erwischt!
Oh, lovely.
Zugleich. Warten auf Feuerkoordinaten.
Is it still in that smoke cloud?
Schusswerfer startet.
Yeah.
Sperrfeuer. Genosse Hauptmann, die Munition wird ausweichen.
What do we do?
Spam a bunch of and smoke of our own and just try to like run up on it. Like it's
It's gonna take
hard.
a while.
definitely hard.
Yeah.
Genosse Hauptmann.
Yeah, they've just got multiple in there. It's pretty crazy.
Unsere Flammraketen sind abschussbereit.
Try to rotate somewhere, I guess.
No, I think that your smoke idea was good. I'm buying a bunch of mortars.
Oh, there's the CD right there.
Yeah, but it survived, right? I think.
Okay.
Befehlsausgabe.
Yeah, it's in there.
Aufgepasst, Männer.
I need, I'm just getting some infantry up. I could try running T-72s in, but that's obviously not gonna work.
It makes me feel any better. I backcapped him.
Oh, nice. I didn't even notice.
Well, I need to get my fucking A up here before I get murdered by this stupid fucking links.
Los, die warten schon auf.
So this part of the smoke is on fire, just something to keep in mind.
Feldbund an alle Einheiten. Feind gesichtet.
Hier, Puma, sind verstanden. Ende.
Well, my backcap didn't do enough because they're gonna kill it right away.
Do you see this though? Do you see all the CV? The smoke is cleared. Kill him! I smoked
shooting
again.
him!
I smoked again.
Alles innerhalb von 50 Metern ist entkommen. Herfliegen, scheiße Mann. Rückwärts! Marsch! Da brauchen wir uns, Leute. Wir haben keine Munition mehr. Vorsicht vor den ganz Bösen.
Der Tank wird aufmunitioniert. Bringen Sie uns dorthin, Genosse.
There's another fucking CV here? Where?
It'll be over here.
Anker, Wirkung im Ziel.
It might be that. No, it's worry, Milan.
Verschossen.
Oh, it's right there.
Yeah, I see it.
Ziel zerschlagen. Fluggeschwindigkeit erreicht. Ziel zerstören. Ende.
Feind aufgeklärt. Erwarten Befehle.
They're smoking their way back in again.
Schützen auf Ziel ausgerichtet.
On the right.
Der ging fast durch. Oder 4 für. Volltreffer. Ziel zerstört.
Feuer. Fortbewegung. So
I
schützen.
just can't see it.
That's not it. What the hell? I can't see it either.
Und zum Feind. Hier sind ihre Augen. Der ging fast durch. Marsch. Aber achten Sie auf unsere Flanken.
Auf Empfang.
Feind im Zielgebiet zerstört.
This is balmy. Where the hell are they hiding that damn thing? Watch out! Something's happening on the right.
Feind erkannt.
Oh, fuck. I didn't put anything over there to defend.
Den hat sie erwischt.
We got the CV in mid.
Yo ho.
Now we just need to make sure they don't cap on the right.
Gegen Faschismus.
And don't get back in on mid.
Feind im Zielgebiet zerstört.
Oh, yeah,
They're
they
in
got
on the
me,
right.
Genosse
I got a CV coming.
Alright.
So schnell wir können.
Okay, if we can just defend the perimeter we have and keep them the fuck away, we're alright.
Feindkontakt.
Yep.
Waffenscharf.
Phantom coming for me.
Bauen und Technik, die die Russen bauen.
Did you kill the CV?
Raum zu halten.
No, it's there.
Sind zum Zielgebiet unterwegs. Ende.
You just, yeah.
I'm trying.
Der ist hinüber.
There it is. It's running.
Knapp über den Bauchwindfeld.
I'm getting shot by fucking AGMs because I can't see.
There's a worry Milan there. It's gonna just kill me.
Kurs 1. Feind erkannt.
Oh, I guess I could probably try to kill that. I'm an
Wende die
idiot.
Position.
They're trying to smoke in mid
Am
again.
Ende kommt es immer auf den Feindkontakt. Mach mich scharf.
Fuck, they are.
Osaka,
They're getting in.
wir haben
We got a massive wave of troops coming to fucking stop that, so.
Right.
Waffe, Gefechtsgeschwindigkeit.
Oh, they're going for our,
50
helis.
Metern ist ein Freund gefahren.
Yeah, it's not great.
Frauen und Technik.
Oh, well, my AA's got ammo. That's not bad.
Los, übernehmen.
Use your napalm thing.
Bitte
Oh, is it
Luftraum.
reloaded?
It's up.
Nope, now it is.
Und 4 von 104. Werfen im Zielgebiet ab. Feuermission wird ausgeführt.
Oh, they bombed my fucking CV.
Volltreffer. Ziel zerstört.
I've got
I'm
one
gonna
in
go for
there.
theirs.
I've got one in there.
Erschossen.
They've got loads of warriors there, watch out.
Der Gegner.
This is the tank, do you see it?
4 Bewohner 4. Waffensysteme scharf und in der Luft.
Melde Ziel zerstört. Ende. 5. Kompanie bereit.
Melde, Ziel zerstört.
He got it back out again.
Die Artillerie verleiht der hässlichen Luft.
Watch out, you're
Yeah,
running
well-
into the fire with those KDA Shotgun. You're running into your own fire with the KDA Shotgun in mid.
Ah, es hat mich erwischt, verdammt! Es hat mich erwischt!
I can't unload them!
Stützen aus der Luft.
Anyway, I fucking Big 21 bombed it.
Oh, he's still alive. It's there. Do you see it? It's dead.
I shot the entire valley of napalm. Oops.
Wir schaffen es nicht! Der Gegner fassen ihre Befehle! Neues Ziel auf dem Radar! Feind im Zielgebiet zerstört.
Walking into my own napalm!
Hier Boris 1. Feind erkannt.
That's dead. It's a mistake.
Starter Angriff. Feuerschlag unterwegs.
Gegen Stellung halten.
Wir wurden getroffen! Immer ist ausgefallen! Wo brauchen Sie unsere Feuerkraft? Volltreffer! Ziel zerstört! Wir tun nur unsere die Munition wird knapp. Ausweichen! Feind nähert die Feuerposition der Artillerie. Melde! Ziel zerstört!
5 minutes.
Gib mir Morphium! Gib mir Morphium!
I sniped the CV, I think.
Am Ende kommt
Nice.
das Feuer und Bewegung. Brauchen Sie Panzerabwehr, Lenkverkehr Boris 1. Feind erkannt. Am Ende kommt es immer auf Feuer und Bewegung.
Wo brauchen Sie unsere Feuerkraft?
Gib mir Morphium!
Fucking
Gib mir
Ah, on the right
Morphium!
side here.
Yeah.
Ziel auf Volltreffer! Ziel zerstört!
Feind aufgeklärt.
I can get it with a fighter in 2 seconds, but you're gonna lose some shit.
Unsere Flanke!
That's alright, bro. The BMP ones, it doesn't matter.
Gib mir Morphium! Gib mir Morphium!
Oder 4 Melde! Ziel
I think we've got it.
I'll send some more infantry from the middle.
Great.
Feuerschlag unterwegs! Es gibt nur 2
Feind aufgeklärt.
zugleich!
There's the CV coming in on the right.
Yeah, your SPG is gonna kill that. Whoa! What a game!
Did we just win?
Yeah. Oh, we're in the finals now.
Holy shit! Ugh. GG, man.
Yeah, good game. Well played, dude. This KDA business, there might be something to it.
Oh.
Whoa, what a game.
Oh, is there tomorrow still? Oh, so that's it for today then, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, perfect. Okay, perfect.
Um,
Oh, you have a good evening, sir.
Yeah, you too. Well, have a good whole day, I suppose.
Pretty much. Go eat some supper.
Yeah. But yeah,
Okay, bye.
yeah. See you around, dude. I'm gonna stick around for a bit. I want to analyze that game. But yeah, GG, GG, GG. Thank you for those gifted subs, by the way. Bob Saget, that was very nice of you. But yeah, sadly, the prize pool is 100% for the winners, which is like wild, dude. But yeah, I'm sorry I wasn't like very talkative and so on. It's just if you've been playing Warno for 5 hours, then it's very difficult. But yeah, I do appreciate it. Thank you. This is the... Oh no, This is as far up as it goes. What was said before then? We may never knows. Actually, no, this one goes up way further. So yeah, I will analyze that game. I'll watch the replay. So yeah, we saw that. Thank you for joining as a member. But yeah, pretty wacky. I mean, I've been practicing. So last time me and Fence played, I was sort of a weak link, but I've been playing more. So I'm getting up into the level, you know. So yeah, thank you for believing in me. 76% of you. Cuff's very good. DotSpy, I guess, is around my level. Yeah, we spoke about that. Where is car game? Yeah. Oh yeah, that. Thank you for joining as a member, Steezy Dan. I do appreciate it. I guess it probably didn't show up, or it might have done, and I just wasn't paying attention. But yeah, I do appreciate it. But yeah, we had the better draft. The fact that they went NATO is very odd. We obviously had a huge advantage in that game. All our stuff outranged all their stuff. They were playing a seriously good game with smoke mortars to cut down the ranges. But all that's doing is draining their micro. Yeah. I'm not sure what you're talking about there. 73 something. I play the game without audio and listen to podcasts on YouTube. Okay, well, you're probably playing much worse because you're not getting those sound cues. When he says, give me morphium, you know you're being attacked somewhere on the map. Okay, fair enough. Thank you for gifting those memberships. That's very nice of you. Yeah, the Smirch is better than the Mars, I think. Actually, I'm not sure. I think the Smirch rounds are harder to see. Yeah, we'll have to go check that. And yeah, look at the state of the town, yeah. And yeah, Fortitude coming in with the helis, getting all that infantry. I brought mine and it immediately got shot, and I just sent it back. Yeah, I mean, we should have seen that one coming, really. It's just I wasn't looking over there. But yeah, GG, we're in the finals now. Finals are tomorrow. Second UK was a bad pick, I agree. And I'm saying that as somebody who picked Second UK on this map in the last tournament. It's not good at long ranges. They should have picked Second Panzergren. It's not good at long ranges, Second UK. Did we? We didn't ban First UK either. Maybe they did. I can't remember. Who are the finals against? We don't know yet. So let's give you a bracket update. So we're on the winner's side of the bracket. The prize pool is winners take all, and it's like $250. So it would be nice to have, given that I'm unemployed. Obviously, half would be going to Fence, right? But yeah, basically, they get another chance. So it might be them again. It can be any of these guys. So tomorrow, these are going to be the games, and I will stream the tournament tomorrow. I might as well, right? And then I'll be playing. So I should probably do like a warm-up game or something, because they'll be warmed up, whoever we're against, because they'll have come through the losers bracket. So the disadvantage of the losers bracket is you got to play more games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whereas we play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I don't think we get like a one-game advantage or anything. I think there's no advantage to the fact that we came through the winners bracket. Like no given advantage. So the finalists could be Zio, who we just played against. This guy, Chich and Bottom Feeder. Or it could be Icarus and Woe Is Me, who lost to the guys we just beat. I'm not sure who this is. Not sure who that is at all, actually. Weird. Oh, that's probably ZCV Exter or whatever, and Nocturna is probably them. So those, or it could be the guys we just played against. So yeah, these guys have to duke it out 1, 2, 3, 4 games tomorrow. 4 rounds tomorrow. The last one is a best of 3, so it's going to finish later than today.
Hello,
Probably finish at about 11.
Money.
Osabonapol became
It's
a
very
member.
kind of you, thank you. I do appreciate it. And yeah, hopefully. I mean, I told them, listen, you know, having a thing that is 100% going to the winners isn't great. And they were like, yeah, maybe next time we'll talk about it, which is fair enough, really. They can't change it this time because tournament's already happening, right? But yeah, that is rough, man. But I'm not too... I mean, for me, the streaming is the point of playing the tournament, right? So I win no matter what happens, really. So I'm in a very fortunate position here. I literally can't lose. If I lose the games, it doesn't matter because I'm still streaming. I'm getting people joining as generous channel joiners, right? So that's my income. Am I hydrated? I am. I've drank a lot of water today, actually.
Bartholomeus became a member. Bartholomeus celebrates 6 months of membership. Are you hydrated?
I am hydrated. What I'm surprised by is the fact that our Blitzpaw here lost to XCV Extra or whatever you call him. So wow. I think it's because Blitz hasn't been playing. You saw how good Yukipaw was in that game. But yeah, I think they should have gone packed. We won the draft, right? Like, we had the better side in the draft, which is big. And frankly, I think we had the better side of the map because we get that little forest bit and they don't get anything like that. They do get preferential access to the town in mid, like it's closer to their side than it is to ours, as in terms of where the zone is. But I think ultimately, and yeah, like our reinforcement roads into that town are scuffed, but we do have, I think we did have some advantages. Ultimately, I think our divs are much better for this situation. I thought it was really weird that they picked NATO. Oh, so I was complaining about him. Wow, that's the only thing. Wait a minute. That's my units. That's Fence's thing. So yeah, looks like I ran into that at the end there. My bad. But it must have been right at the end. So let's just watch that replay back real quick, and then I'm gonna try and get some rest. I mean, we'll see how much we can get, but yeah. Whew. It'll be hard to sleep after that game. I've not worked on it at all now since the last dev diary, really. I wish I could, but I'm going through the thesis and it's just taking ages. So. I just need to put some time into it, but I keep getting, like, so this was really fun, and I really enjoyed this. Even if we'd lost, I would have enjoyed it. I enjoyed doing the last one with Fence, and we lost in, like, the 4th round. Like, we were out by the 4th round. It was double elimination, so we lost twice in 4 rounds. Yeah, like, we should have seen this coming. To be honest, we did. Like, Fence's fence of recon healers spotted that. Because, yeah, they knew we'd have a fob. The fob never actually emptied, which is proper interesting. And the napalm grads are just killer. 9th and KDA. We weren't the first ones to play this, right? So in the SDL tournament, me and Axis lost to Resnos and Slavia, and they were playing 9th and KDA, and we just got burnt to death. And I was playing 2nd UK, actually, but I think on Hester it's a much better pick. I think here it's a terrible pick. You'd want 2nd Panzergren, really, for the additional range on those Jaguar 2s. But in general, Pact is better than NATO on this map, because it's a nice big open map, and that means our massive range advantage helps. So they have to spend the whole game smoking. And you saw that. I was like, my artillery did a lot of work just picking guys off, because they didn't have time to move them all, because they were doing all the smoking. So they opened fighters because they were doing this, and like, why did they need to do this? If this was in a Jeep, it would have got there anyway. Like, where's the FS Palmer? Oh, that's wrong div actually. So yeah, I was too lethargic at the start. Like, Fence was getting hammered, and I just wasn't in a position to help him because they had guys here the whole game. So, like, yeah, this is very beneficial to Blue. If they get to here, we're basically donezoed, which is why I took it. And I tried to take this, but I just couldn't because I kept getting shot. So, like, this is useful for them because they see this reinforcement road. And this is useful for them because they see this reinforcement road. So they do have advantages. And you'll see that the town is actually closer to their side. So maybe it's not as one-sided as I thought, but having this fallback position's good, and having this is good, and having this is good. So maybe it's even, but no, I still think it's probably slightly in our favour. Strela 10M's going in on the Lynx Helons there, and I ran forwards, and Fence was like, you don't want to be doing that. And he was right, because obviously all their stuff's in there, and 2 Pioneers isn't going to swing that. So I ended up running away. And then I think I did a decent job in cycling. It wasn't perfect, but just in cycling, like I'd send guys forwards and then I'd run them back. So I thought that was like that was something, you know. Is 119Y worse than US third, and if so, why? In team games, 119Y is far superior because of the 2,800 meter vehicles, which, as you've said, are decisive. Yeah, thanks. Well, I'm gonna... So basically the channel joiners will get beta access, right? You'll get builds of the games that I make. That's so that basically the whole point of the channel is that I want it to grow. So you gotta believe in me, and I want to become a game developer. I say become. I want to become a better game developer, but I'm tied to this anchor which has been weighing me down these past 4.5 years, and it just, I don't know, it just never ends. But I don't know, I'm in this weird kind of situation where, like, this is paying my bills. Well, okay, not fully, but it, you know, it's mostly paying my bills, and so and also I really enjoy it, and also it's growing. Like, it's doing better the more effort I put into it. Right, we're getting 100 viewers. We only used to get 4. I literally used to get 7. Right, we're at 100. I used to get 7. I remember Phoenix, US Phoenix. There's loads of them. The original. He was like, "Wow, you don't." I mean, he was being nice. Like, we were just joking, but he was like, "You know, you get so few viewers on YouTube compared to Twitch," and I was like, "Yeah," because he was getting like 50 and I was getting like 30. And now I'm at 100. I get the same as Team Man Plays on Twitch. Well, I mean, it's up to you guys, really. So, like, you can say you're proud of me, and I do appreciate it, but it's not me, it's you. Like, if in the beginning there was only Burger 12, yeah. It's not me, it's you, right? If you don't watch it, then there's nobody watching. So I can't really take the credit. As it stands, this is how we could see everything. That's how we could see everything. That's how we could see all this, and that's how we could see this. So there you go. Look at that. Right, so that's how we could see everything. And we did end up finding this later on when I put a recon unit, like, here. And then I think it survived. But yeah, Fence played a really impressive game with these like, he plays KDA, and he wins. And it makes me think, right? It's all because of the British voice that sounds like a suffering walrus. Well, you say that, but there was another British content creator, and he didn't get the views, and he has a nicer voice than me. So you know, there's a bit more to it. But like I said, it's down to you guys. I think ultimately, when I started this, it was something different. There was nobody doing what I was doing. Oh, so I did actually hit that Milan too. So I killed it on the first one. That's good then. Well, I mean, we've got corrected shot, so you'd expect it, really. And so, I don't know, I mean, we can talk about, like, oh, what makes a man successful? I think it's just the consistency, and also the fact that nobody else was doing what I was doing when I was doing it. Now, there's loads of ranked players who just upload their 1v1 games. There's loads of them. It's like 20. I'm trying to think. Maybe more like 15. But when I started, I was the first one. Like, I was doing it before T-Man. He was the second, basically. So there was just SDL, Saucy, who only played team games, really, and like Vulcan, who only played team games, and Bandana, who was just doing casts. Like, he doesn't really play the game, at least not that much. So it was something different. I suppose that's an advantage. Oh, so you think it's blue-sided because of this? Okay, yeah, maybe. But I mean, they got in here first, but that was just because of the airborne forward deployment. Like, this is useful, but it can't. It can see to there, but it can't shoot to there. Ultimately, our picks were much better, though. Very consistent. Yeah. So that is a big. I think that's like half the battle. Don't skip days. I think that is half the battle, actually. Yeah, maybe even more. Because the fact of the matter is, I upload at 7 o'clock UK time every day, and now I upload at 7 PM until we get through all this Broken Arrow stuff, as well. And so people can wake up and they know the video's going to be there, and that's something, I guess. So this was my first foray into Napalm Grads, and that wasn't a good idea. And yeah, you're right, it is a niche game. Thank you. I'm not unhinged. Eugen player, I suppose. Was that supposed to be? I don't know. I might be slightly unhinged. You only play War Game Red Dragon, Samir. That's interesting. I thought you'd play more Warno because you seem quite knowledgeable on it. 2-hour deck previews. Yeah, I need to get on with those. It's just so I've obviously tomorrow there's more tournament games, and you know, I just need to sit down and do it. I just can't be bothered. Anyway, the Mars was a good pick from them. I'm surprised we didn't see more of this. They've got a fob, but like, where was the 5th Panzer Mars? Because all they could do was so we got a Milan 2 there, and that was we might get the Rover Milan. But the Leopard 1 survived, so that was a decent volley. But yeah, he got our command tank, so that was a big problem actually. But Fortitude had 2 CVs, and look how consistent he is here. He spent the entire game like smoking everything, and like, were they getting counter batteried? I don't think he got counter batteried. I was trying to counter battery their smokes when they came in, but it was so hard to do. The self-propelled ones you just can't kill. An hour per div building out the decks. I think that's a good idea. It is half the game. Well, okay, it's part of the game. It's a big part of the game. I think you'll enjoy Broken Arrow in that regard, simply because there's more choice. Because of the customization options, I think there's more choice. Also, you pick 2. Overall, in the whole of Broken Arrow, there's less content than there is in Warno. I mean, you'd expect that, right? It's been out for less time. It's not even out. But within one game that you play, when you pick those 2 specializations, that's a huge amount of combinations. Well, okay, it's only like 4 possible combinations or something with 5 specs. Or with 4 specs, there's like 6 combinations, something like that. It goes up the more specs there are. But within those specs, there's a lot of room for negotiation because of the customization. Sadly, there's no veterancy, which is kind of annoying. I do miss it. Anyway, you know, Mott Schutzen, they've got 2 MGs, but if they lose half their health, they've only got 1. But this guy, he's only got 1, and I'm in a forest, he's in the open. So securing this was huge, but the fact that I never cleared this out was actually a really big problem, because it means that they can actually see everything we send into the zone. I'm not sure what's going on there. Yeah, because look, he can see there. It's just this LOS tool's garbage. It's not as bad as the Broken Arrow one, though. DLC day is always a busy day. Yeah, fair enough. So yeah, that was dumb from me. He could have put a CV next to this to buff it up more. That is it's a decent artillery piece. It's not as good as the M110s, but it's pretty decent. But yeah, I think 2nd UK should have spec'd more into... Well, I suppose he did spec it into RT. Just the 5th Panzer player bringing these, that doesn't make much sense. You should have brought M109s there because of the micro burden, and you got to move them constantly. But yeah, so they had us here, right? And then we had that little corner. And then eventually I was like, well, I can't go from here to here because he just keeps putting things in here, and it doesn't seem to matter how many of them I kill. He just sends another one. My Sturm S's didn't really do me many favours. And so eventually I was like, well, if I just set up here, then this guy can't really shoot me. If I'm like here, right, here. And then just walk the infantry down here. It does make reinforcing very difficult because they always keep coming down this road. But yeah, my trading could have been better. 21 pen, 1-shots a 3 armor vehicle at max range. Kinetic, 21 kinetic, 1-shots a 3 armor vehicle at max range. 17 heat, 1-shots a 3 armor vehicle. You may ask yourself, why are they on different scales? Yeah, that's a really good question. I have to say I haven't watched the BA videos. That's fair enough, it is different. Blue is close to Midtown, yeah. Yeah, I mean, and the fact of the matter is, my BA videos aren't as high level as my Warno videos. Some of the later it gets in the beta, so like the one, you've got access to all of them if you're a channel member, but like some of the later ones were actually, I thought, really good. But the early ones, I'll be honest, I didn't really know what I was doing. It was a big problem as well with like team stacking and stuff like that. It was kind of hard to get balanced teams. And you need a team for Broken Arrow. I'm not playing that game by myself again. Pastor saying he'll never watch my Broken Arrow videos. That's very sad. I'll never buff Berlin Blue. Berlin NATO. Yeah, it's a shame they're not adding a 1v1, but I figured... I mean, it depends on what's going on with my schedule and everything. It depends how good this scenario editor is, but there's a scope there for somebody such as myself to put my weight behind some sort of 1v1 competitive format. I won't do it by myself, that's a waste of time. and in doing that, we would be able to have like monthly tournaments or whatever. I wouldn't be able to do it myself, but it could work. It all depends on the scenario editor, right? So I don't know about, like, Fence likes doing this, and like the amount of times he gets away with it is ridiculous, but I don't think he gets away with it. Okay, wow, interesting. But you'd expect there to be SAS in here. What that? All right, guess I weren't in the right buildings. So yeah, you see, once we get the BMP2 fire hose here, we just drench them in autocannon fire. We are taking losses, but overall, we're getting better trades than them, and they keep having to pull their tanks back and repair. These mortars I should have done more against. The Napalm Grad is effective. I guess I probably missed that. That's a shame. I'm going to make Hearst Heroes a solo dev, yeah. I don't even know how to have dev friends. I don't even know how it works. Like, you know, with Git and stuff like that. I'm not a programmer, I just taught myself. So I only really know exactly what I need to know to make what I want to make. So a lot of it is spaghetti, right? Under the hood it probably doesn't look very nice, but if it works, it works. Who cares? Got another Milan 2 there. So, yeah, I mean, to be honest, they didn't have as many units as us already 20 minutes in. This was very funny. I mean, Terrier Pioneers there was a bit of an odd choice, but this was very funny. I think it ended up dying over here or something. I'm surprised he didn't... Oh no, he got shot, didn't it? Post a Minecraft Let's Play. I have. I might as well show you that right now, actually. Before I forget. Don't care for broken out. That's completely fine. That's completely fine. I mean, the fact of the matter is that it's up to you what you do. So look, there's a video on my channel. It's called World Number 1 Minecraft Let's Play, and you know, you can watch that in your own time. Oh yeah, you can't do that. I don't even listen to music while playing Warno. It makes me worse at the game. I don't have the. You might have noticed that the in-game music isn't on. A lot of that is to do with the copyright, but mainly it's because even if it wasn't copyrighted, there's like a copyright-free option where it just plays the non-copyrighted tracks, or I could like make my own custom playlist, whatever. It distracts me from the game. This game uses 100% of my brain power, and I'm still making loads of mistakes. So, especially these longer games, I need more practice on longer games, because it's just not how I play. And so it got to like 30 minutes, I was really struggling to micro stuff. You could tell what our opponents were as well. So yeah, I ended up telling Fence to move these. And yeah, they had a lot of mortars. But yeah, they never bothered to try and stop this. These just sat here the whole game, smoking everything. They never bothered to counter battery it. They'd rather shoot a T-62 instead. And they're not moving. They're not well, okay, they're moving to like smoke this, but then they'll just sit there smoking that. So they really should have dealt with that a lot, because Fence was using it to just, like, this is useless. And in doing so, he isolates this one Leopard 2 here. So I really like the smoke play from Fence, and frankly, I think our opponent's counter battery was very lacking. But yeah, this guy ended up surviving, and this ran out of ammo, so they should have sent a healer over to deal with that, actually. 6 Gazelle, oh, Lynx rockets, whatever. 1 Lynx rocket. I don't actually bring the Gazelle cannons on 2nd UK. I don't see the point when you've got Lynx rockets, does the same thing. It's just a waste of a slot, really. Everyone says the music's good in Warno, I hate it. Well, fair enough. I really like Trepidation, or Sinful by Trepidation, or whatever. You know, the one they used in the trailer, I thought that was really good. I liked some of the AI ones that they made. I know it might sound a bit stupid, but I think it's called Valor. Oh wow, okay. Well, that's a shame. So yeah, this one is it. Yeah, it's this one. I'll just post that. I mean, it's made by a computer, so lack of rocket RT. Well, I had the Napalm Grad. Fence didn't buy his until 20 minutes into the game, which I thought was a bit weird, actually. And then he's got Toad stuff as well. I suppose with KDA you don't have a... No, KDA you get Malkers. I don't know, these guys... this is something I think... yeah, Carpenter Brut is good as well. I really like that kind of synthwave stuff. If it's not for everybody, right? If you don't like it, you don't like it. But So I these days, I mean, I tend to just bring self-propelled stuff wherever I can. Even things like so I'm experimenting with bringing Gvozdikas at 1 vet on 4th Mortschutzen instead of the mortars, because I've come to the conclusion that my micro is a resource, and it's getting better very slowly, but it's never going to be the case where it's like there's always something to click in this game, and if you're clicking on loading up your mortars, which don't load up properly, and sometimes stay still and all this and get counter-batteried, then you're not clicking on something else, like your tank on the front line. So I did tell him to move his books after they fired, but then I didn't move my Ural munitions, so I ended up losing that. But yeah, you see the cluster doesn't do anything to infantry. And here we go, they start smoking now, and I told Fence to counter battery him. I could have done it myself, really, but it's really hard to see this. Like, obviously I can see it when I'm looking. You've got to literally sit there and wait for it to fire. And that's not inconsequential. So yeah, here I'm just cycling. Sadly, we lose this. They're only 7-man squads. They're kind of difficult to cycle with. I lost 1 Sturm there. Maybe 1 BRM 1K. Oh, they're finally hitting these mortars. That's interesting. So there you go. They actually did counter battery a mortar. And yeah, the advantage that blue gets on this map is this zone here. So yeah, maybe it is blue-sided, because they can sit here and they can contest this, whereas I can't really do that here. I never tried it. I could have barreled something down here. I just figured against 2nd UK, I'm just going to get bombed or lynxed to death. And so I just didn't see the point. And oh wow, did we get it? No, I survived. What a joke. No, we got it. That's huge. That's colossal. So there you go. Counter battery. It works. Especially if people are paying attention to something else. Am I winning? Yeah, we're in the finals. Finals will be tomorrow. And I'll cover the losers bracket before the finals, so I'll be live from the same time tomorrow, so 5 PM UK time, and the finals will probably start about 4 hours later, at like 8 or 9. Post 91 units. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's like a 102 feature, perhaps. Did he get that? No, it survived. Oh, but then the 80 gems, obviously. Yeah, okay. And then like he does have seed, so I'm surprised he's not using it. It's amazing how much air he's like. His air's not dead. This is probably dead actually, because that was way too close. Yeah, he didn't evac that fast enough. But I'm really surprised by how much value he got out of the air. But you can see how much winning we're doing. Like, just look at the red. There's more red than there is blue. The blue's also... Well, actually, no, there's about the same amount. But the blue is in a very small area here. And then there you go. So I saw the Rowan 3 fire, so I hit it with the Napalm Grad. And that's dead. There's no way that makes it out. Looks like that Rover's going to survive. But yeah, there we go. We got another thing. I'm really surprised Fence didn't bring any... what the hell's going on there? We're all clipping through each other. I'm really surprised Fence didn't bring the seed. I feel like that would have been very useful for him this game, because like, well, I guess the Rowan 2s aren't. SAS doesn't do anything. Rapier FSB 1, which 2nd UK should bring. Well, it looks like he's gone Track Rapier instead. Okay. Well, yeah, I guess it doesn't do anything to Rowan 2s and Track Rapiers. And then yeah, you know, we lacked synchronization a little bit in that we didn't really say, okay, now let's attack, and then both attack. But we sort of, I mean, just through observation, we knew, right? So there you go, another challenger goes down to the Napalm Grad. I mean, it was already on 1 HP, but it's that sort of thing that's making us win these trades. And 2nd UK late game isn't as good as like 2nd Panzergren or whatever. So yeah, here we go, Mars. Oh, he's going to get quite a few units there. But yeah, then we start buying the T-72 M1s. Because actually now blue is smoking, but either way smoke was happening, and oh wow, they drove a tracked rapier through there and lost it. He had 2 actually, and they're both dead. So we got 2 there. It's just this ticker. It'll only report the first death in 1 second, in 1 interval of game logic. The game logic doesn't update immediately. It updates 10 times a second, and if 2 units die within those. You know, if 2 units from 1 team die within those that 1/10 of a second, so 0.6 seconds. It'll only display the first one. I do wish they'd fix it. Oh, hello. So that was Fence's Smirch. It got the CV. So that's pretty decent. And yeah, here we go. So there's a Mars. So Mars and M270. So they've got the MLRS out. But ultimately, Pact is just the better pick on this map, with it being so big. NATO can win if you just outplay your enemy in a 2-to-1 ratio, but I mean, come on. You can give us 128 tick servers, yeah. Don't see it getting much support past 27. Are you on about Warno? Steel Division 2 is still getting updates. I reckon they'll... I mean, I do not have inside information on this, right? So this is just me yapping. I reckon they're already working on the sequel, and that they're just sort of printing DLC. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just get that impression just from the rate of progress. Maybe I'm wrong, but there we go. So that was some counter battery there from Fence. He got one of the mortars. I was trying to get the other. I was trying to get some of it. There was just so many targets, right? I knew he had a CV. I thought the CV was in this building. It looks like he moved it forwards one. But even through missing, we're getting. Oh, no! Now he's moving into it. Oh, okay. Well, we didn't kill him, but we destroyed the building, I guess. Looks like I've got an out of sync issue here. That they're firing another volley there. You see that fired one round. Almost hit something. And yeah, I was like, so I ran out of BMP2s, or at least I couldn't buy any more. But you see the problem they've got with their tanks. They're just, as soon as they expose themselves, they get one shot off, and then they're getting hit by ATGMs. And sure, that you smoke to keep the ranges down. I'll be honest, I feel like this is actually helping them. But it is protecting our guys here. Because we do have the range advantage, so I don't know. But either way, they can't extend past... Well, yeah, it's forcing the enemy to overextend, and then they're getting hit by the smoke. We're losing a lot of infantry here. I mean, the town's a mess. There we go, I did get it. Because I actually had 2 volleys queued up on that. And when this was destroyed, he went there. So, that's sort of luck, really. T80BV is terrible now. I don't really think so. It's mainly... So in 1v1, you can't take advantage of the ATGM. If you play some team games, particularly 10v10, you'll see that it's actually better than the M1A ones on, especially like maps like Rocks. It's all about the ATGM, and in 1v1, you don't get too many opportunities to use it. But on a map like this, it's better, I think. Depends how much smoke's flying around. Also, the advantage of having... I saw this conga line coming. The advantage of having... military police on every division means that you can put those military police vehicles... Like, every division that gets a T80BV, I think, gets a military police vehicle with the comedy turret, and so you just put those with the vehicles, and it's big wins. You get big numbies on that, because you'll win the 1v1 because of your suppression regeneration. So I think it's good. Broken Arrow is better. Well, it's up to you. Best bet would to go via Total Warhammer route where the DLC is transferable between games. Yeah, maybe. What they did in the Wargame series was that they just constantly... so we lost a lot to their helicopters, and I should have been more prescient of that. I should have had more Strela 10Ms here. I had like 1 Igla. I mean, it's not going to do a lot, is it? Anyway, so we know he's around here somewhere. But it looks like he survived that one. And now, like, we're definitely on the ascendant here. And it's just a matter of can they cling on for 16 minutes. Like, that's the game now from this point forwards. They've basically got no chance of pushing us out. All their long-range stuff is, like, mostly dead, right? They're driving Bedfords through the fire. I'm getting lots of fire kills here. And they did a really good delaying action. It would have worked against most people, I think. But, I mean, this KDA fence is crazy. It's clearly very good. Anyway, so I tried to get that. Oh, thank you. That's very nice of you. Do appreciate it. Thank you for becoming a member, Griffin Arthur. There's lots of members exclusive videos if you go on the YouTube thing. Is that... I got that here. Is this up? Can you see that? Yes. So if you just... I don't even know like what you see from this, but it should show all the members exclusive game or members first games, and then there's one members exclusive game per week. Sometimes I record stuff like months in advance for a rainy day, so there's quite a lot there. And I've had the memberships for like over a year now, so there's like 70 members only videos. But, you know, some of them are on old patches. Anyway, so he reverses into the fire here. If he'd gone forwards, he would have been fine, but he actually reversed into the fire there. And this is the sort of mistake you make 5 games deep when it's 2 AM in Russia or whatever, and 33 minutes into a very difficult game. You see, we're getting the mortars, and you know, the smirch is smirching. He's got the smirch there. It's very effective, clearly. And we never ran out of fob. We almost did, but you know, unless like having grads and stuff at 1 per card is. But look at that blue wave of death there, and then they're just broken at this point. And they've got another 10 minutes left in them, but look, they're just trying to cling on for dear life. We don't know exactly where the smoke is. We're losing stuff there. Yeah, you'd think, but they still track the deaths, so it's just something to do with the way that thing's polling, which I think they could fix if they really wanted to, but they just don't seem to want to fix it. And yeah, Warno, yeah, that's the advantage of the Eugene formula. It's Steel Division 2 is the same. Like, people, I mean, I've basically won the argument on this because it's happened, but at the start, people were like, oh, well, we can't add that div because it's too similar to this div. And it's like, look, Steel Division 2 has 122 divisions and they're adding another 7 or something. It might be more. Last time I counted, it was 122. And so, you know, it's gonna happen whether you like it or not. Anyway, so he's sitting in the smoke there. We basically own the town now, but they have loads of tanks. Like, that's another thing, actually. That's a good compliment of DotSpy. We weren't actually killing his tanks. They were just retreating and repairing and coming back. But yeah, you can't hide in smoke versus 2 napalm grads and a smirch. Eventually we will get you. And so, you know, the noose is tightening here. And ultimately, I think it came down to the draft. If we were playing their divisions, I think we would have lost. Because the same thing would have happened to us. So the question then is, why didn't they go packed? Why did they pick NATO on this map? We got first pick, but then they got 2 picks. So they could have... So I could have gone 9th East German, and then they could have gone 39Y. Well, we banned 79Y. They could have gone 39Y, 27Y. Or 27Y on this map would be incredibly good because of the BMP3s with the 2,800 meter range. Or 4th Mott, I think, is a good pick on this map. Or even 7th Panzergrenadier. Well, no, 7th's not so good. I like 4th Mott because of the 2,800 meter range ATGMs. Who else? But no, I think they should have gone packed. I think it was a huge mistake going NATO on this map. And then picking 2nd UK. Don't think that's a good idea, really. 2nd Panzergren's a better pick. Maybe it was a comfort pick. I mean, it's the same thing like when I said I wanted to play 2nd UK in that other game. You know, it was just a comfort pick. So this ends up getting in, but he parks it in sort of a daft place. He probably could have done with getting it up to here. Maybe it got spotted, I don't know. What? Has this got bad optics? Mediocre. Do you not see that? No, they can see it. They're just not paying attention. But this is not on an attack move order. It's on a unload order, which I guess changes things. Anyway, Fence drops it here, which is actually if he just held his nerve a little bit there, he could have got it back here. So that was a mistake. I guess he obviously doesn't know what's here. He might die, but for him to drive it all the way there, you know, all he'd have to do is put it in here, and he could have just hidden it in there. And then he could have used his howitzers to smoke it. It would have taken him ages to deal with it. Look how long it's taken us to deal with these. But yeah, we're slowly whittling down these smoke mortars. They do get a lot of them, though. They get 6 of these and 4 of these. And here's another one. Does 5th Panzergren not get self-propelled mortars? I thought it did. So that's really weird. Anyway, yeah, this could really have done of being in here. And then that would have basically been unfindable. And yeah, the smirches, and just with the smirches and the smokes and the tanks and the napalm grads, eventually they have to move. And oh, I've got a moth in my room. Oh wow, it's very large. What the hell? I'm gonna try and kill it with this book from Right, this is obviously going to mess up my monitor. Oh, I got it. Oh, I got it. I don't know. They're attracted to light. I must have a window open somewhere, because I'm supposed to be in bed by now. Whack it with that book. Clean it off my monitor. Lovely. Ugh. Sorry about that. It does happen. Can't just leave it there. What was I talking about? It probably wasn't important. Oh, it's all over my monitor. You know when they go splat? I'm gonna have to get the water on this. Tissue paper's not gonna clean that up. Yeah, I'll sort that out later. Or I'll just completely forget about it. That's another thing I'm very good at. Comes to cleaning, so. Anyway. What was I saying? Probably wasn't important. Oh yeah, you can smoke as much as you want, but if it's just about buying time. Just about buying time. Maybe smart counter battery order is the key to kill smoke mortars. I don't actually know if it works against mortars. Anyway, I bought regular mortars here. I just bought 4 of them because I was like, oh, I've got those. You know, I'm running out of stuff I actually want to buy. I'll just buy this. But you'll notice that they're not actually taking that many losses. They're taking a lot of losses, but they actually do have units back here. Yeah, I really struggled to clean this out. This was a big problem. And ultimately, then they attacked over here, but the heart wasn't in it, right? All of this should have been going over there. All of it. And, you know, even rotate some of this out, because this is their best bet. As it stands, you know, this thing is cheaper than that, so I guess, but it is better because it's got more range on the missiles. Anyway, so now they're smoking again, and you know it's kitchen sink time basically. You already saw those like 8 Terrier Pioneers that went straight in, and I'm trying to get this. The Radans are very, very effective against helicopters. You see, I'm taking a lot of hits there. But eventually I get to here and then I attack move it. But he's doing a very good job microing this. We send other helicopters, they're sending planes. We're on a +3, 7 minutes left. Well, NATO has... Pact has better range missiles than NATO. The max range NATO missile is 7775, and the MiG-29 and the Su-27 get 8425 or something like that, 8475. So it's better. It shoots further, and then there's the MiG-31s. MiG-31s, you can make the case, well, they haven't added the Tomcat yet, whatever, but it's just not fair that the best Pact missile is longer range than the best NATO missile, even though NATO was known for its air force. And I've spoken to people who know about these things, and they say, yeah, those two missiles are practically identical. They've got very slight differences, but they shouldn't have different ranges. It is what it is. NATO used to be a lot better than Pact. It was a long time ago, but it definitely was the case at one point. And, yeah, so that was me trying to get that, but I think the Phantom picks me off there. They're back in here again. I set fire to this half, but the smoke they're dropping is quite wide. And we're taking pretty atrocious losses. Oh, yikes. Okay. Oh, that was, right, what's he doing? Just unload him. Oh, I see. Because they're in the fire, he can't unload them because they won't stop moving. So that's why that happened. They gave the R27R the starts of the R27ER, yeah. Oh no, the Su-27's way better. If you survive the merge, the Su-27 can get 2 extra missiles off, and the Eagle doesn't. It's absurd how much better it is. You compare it to the Tornado, it costs the same as the Tornado. I don't know. I think ultimately this game has a problem of sort of too many hands in the pie. If they had like one proper game designer, like unironically like Flicks in Broken Arrow, he seems to just be able to make these decisions by himself, then you can have a cohesive vision. But they don't have that. They've got a lot of competing interests. Flicks used to work for Eugen Systems, and he left to go make Broken Arrow, so I doubt there's any Eugen devs watching this to get upset about what I just said, but no, I think like having a single guy in charge of things like cohesive game direction, I think is very important, because they could have made it so that, you know, that these sides had a distinct kind of, you know, NATO gets better air, Pact gets better spam, Pact equipment is worse but cheaper, right? Which is the Western mindset. Obviously, if you get these sort of Eastern historians, then they're going to tell you something different, and you're going to end up with basically NATO twice. Yeah, the F-16 getting cheaper was big. They've either got to make the Tornado cheaper or just give all the NATO planes the same range as that stupid Pact missile that all the good Pact planes get. The R-27R. As long as he has a decent vision. Yeah, this is the other part. Yeah, if you have one guy making all the decisions and he's a wazzock, then you have interesting problems. That's obviously, it applies to real life as well. But yeah, I mean, they could have sorted this, I think. Maybe they could have set us on a +1, and a +1 with 4 minutes we might have lost, right, if it happened earlier. But they kept reinforcing this side when it was clear that we had won, and then they sent like 2 units here. If all of this had rotated here, we would have had a serious we could have lost that game. Because they would have held this, and it would have just been +1 instead of +3. And +1 with 4 minutes is 180 points. So they'd have to do it earlier. If they'd done it 5 minutes ago, you know, it could have worked. But yeah, GG. So you know, thanks for sticking with it. I'm gonna grab some food and go to bed. But yeah, this is Hippie. He's rank 15. This is FF, rank 38. This is DotSpy, rank 122. And this is Cuff, rank 37. He's definitely reset this. This is not correct. I'd be surprised if this was accurate. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening, what's left of it, I guess, for many of you. Yeah, let's just end on that note.